Now, this is the beginning of the Sprinkle reunion. This is on Friday evening. We're having a little 80th birthday party for Jay, who was 80 years old this year. Just getting set up. We're just setting up for tonight at 5 o'clock. We'll have a big crowd. Now, this little party tonight is also for Bonnie and Henry's 50th wedding anniversary. And Allison Hook. Both 50 years this year. Yeah, this is where we're going to have the little celebration tonight. We're getting everything all set up before the people get here. We got a few minutes yet. And we're beginning to gather in the motel, heading down for. There's Andy and Matt and Jay and Ann.
That's right. Mother has done Creole all her life, I guess, since they were like in I think she's like, yeah, because I remember I'm always talking about
that woman is Polly, which would be a cousin of Jay's, Edna's daughter, which was Papa's sister. There's Jay. And this is Creola. That would be a friend of the family, Mother. Yeah.
You look like you're walking real good, lady.
And that's Henry. He's a member of the family. He's a member of the Allred family.
Shoes on? Yeah.
This is Ann.
Yeah, like this friend of ours. Hello there. I hope I'm with
And here is Jay coming. Number 80 is his big number this year.
Oh, here. Oh, we got cameras on.
Jay and Ann.
Wait a minute.
And here's Bonnie. And this is Andy.
We got to have. And guess what? My best friend. Well, when are you coming? And they will stay right.
And this is the Ledfords. This is Jay's second cousin.
The lady.
The lady. And there's Jimmy. That's Jay's son. And the guy in the red shirt is Hugh Talley, Tommy's husband.
And we lived in Homestead there. We lived in Homestead at the time. Bedford Manor. Did anybody, maybe they came to visit and do the family connection or something?
And there's Olena and Henry.
Okay, all that fun.
And that's Audrey. She is a friend of the family. She was a friend of Mother and her family. Audrey Boyd, Creola's sister.
It's the only place I ever lived that when you shovel snow, you had to do it over your head. Now, I can't say I love that, but I love it because I got friends.
And we have more of the crowd arriving for the little party.
You know me, I've got a practice.
He's always been so slam and drown. Now you're going to say, oh,
With all them good kisses, I have to have a
Yeah, we are progressing on the other part of the celebration. Yeah, we're about ready to begin. There's the guest of honor there with his lovely wife. the guest of honor, his lovely wife, with his son and his wife, Jimmy and Andy.
Here we are.
And there they are.
Next group. Next group.
Next group. Yeah, we've all congregated out in the hall. The 50th wedding anniversary of Henry and Bonnie Allred. That's HC. For the group, there's Kate and Mabel Allred down here. They usually come. And Judy and Chris.
I hope you got, I'm sorry.
That was a surprise. A surprise for Bonnie and Henry. They didn't know they were coming.
And I was going to tell her what she was telling me.
That's Ann with Mabel Allred right behind her. That's Daddy's sister.
Hey, Chris. Hi, one more time.
Everybody's got to start.
You're not focusing.
And we're starting to come in for a little snack.
Here we got another one.
We were wondering if you'd come.
They wasn't sure, they told me. It was surprising. We didn't tell them.
Now, this is the anniversary cake for Henry and Bonnie.
Henry and Bonnie Allred. And Allison Majetti.
Allison Brooke, Henry and Bonnie.
Alice are children of John and Edith.
Okay. Oh, I didn't take a picture of that yet. Well, I mean a real picture.
Who's that for?
I'm going to put that over there on the
Now, there's the 50th anniversary cake for Bonnie and Henry, Hook and Alice.
Oh, yes, that's what counts.
That's exactly
There's Patsy over there. And Christopher. That's Patsy's grandson. Yeah, this is George Lou and her daughter. That's George's daughter. That's our cousin, along with Jay. These are her grandchildren. Jay is just greeting one of his friends.
How you doing? Oh, just climbing up. Now you're
And there's Olena. The last two, the sprinkles. Here comes Stacy and Philip.
And Judy, there was
How are you? It's good
Good thing you're never know who you were.
You see, ugly. Telling me exactly who I was talking to. Chris?
Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing?
I'm ready to get in a room of 40 people and holler, hey, ugly, everybody look.
Understand you're moving to Delaware? Yeah, pretty soon. Well,
Are you moving to Delaware? From good old Baton Rouge.
Bayou.
Okay, now this is Polly's daughter with her grandchildren. Polly's daughter with her grandchildren. And there's Faye, just got here.
Connie and Henry talk about it.
Where are y'all now? Are you still in?
We're in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. I think they miss you great.
You know, I used to travel up there.
Maybe they'll come close in Arizona.
Turn it this
Now
way.
look this way. There you go. And the people who are still seated in the room.
She's got seeds. Our Moses married Ruth Norman. Okay? Another Moses married Peggy Thomas. Moses married Ruth Norman first and Peggy Thomas second. Same guy moved to Tennessee and all that kind of crap. Moses married Norman died in Iredell County long time before that guy, another guy went.
And that's Bird Sprinkle. I believe that would be Mama's cousin. Mama Sprinkle's cousin. Or something like that. I'm really not too sure of some of these people. And this would have been old friends of Jay's when he was a little boy who lived close by.
There she is.
And we drove through Oh, I haven't been through any line yet.
The latecomers are finally having dinner. That's Mary Alice. Yeah, we've had a couple more come in. A little bit late because of traffic problems, I expect.
I had a brother that about 15 months old, man. First baby born. So I remember when they went and taken that like room.
Yeah, we're getting a few of the people who are starting to exit. They'll be back tomorrow to the reunion, I'm sure. Bird Sprinkle was actually, his father and my grandfather were cousins. He would be Jay's second cousin, or Jay's third cousin.
The birthday boy's not here
Yeah, this is Jerry, this is Nat's daughter. And that's April, that's Nat's daughter.
He goes away. This is my grandson, Jerry. These are my cousins.
Now this is Kitty, Uncle Charles' daughter. Uncle Charles Sprinkle's daughter. Never been here before.
Driving everywhere, but she couldn't come.
Yeah, we still have a few people out here. People are beginning to take off.
Way back now. We don't mind us using their trash.
People in and another 20 out.
Yeah, we began the cleanup.
Well, I was waiting to give everybody a chance.
You were so nice.
It's loaded up.
But she also looked one for you too. Oh, hush.
That sweet young thing.
Here's a looming place. Here's a looming picture trying to argue about the hot wings there.
Yeah, that is fine.
He who is very, very thin can afford to eat all this stuff.
What he should be. You know, we don't know that. We missed a couple of those. Oh, what it shows.
There's his two cousins, Linda.
It was a good party. It was a wonderful party.
Okay, now the crowd is thinning out. We're beginning to close up for the night with the birthday and the anniversary.
I was thinking about taking some for breakfast. I didn't mind.
Now we are in the process of burning Jay's mortgage.
Does it feel good, Uncle Joe?
Burning his mortgage.
Burning his mortgage.
There we go.
Now we can get another
Now it's
load.
all over.
All over.
And he didn't even take the 2001. No. Oh, Jesus.
That's all remains of years of payments.
Just put that back in there and I'll put some water on it and dunk it. How's that?
Now he's opening some a present.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
It's a styrofoam box.
Yeah. That is wonderful.
It's a music box. Does it play something?
Probably does.
Bring it up, Paul.
Oh, I hear it already.
Yeah.
In two notes.
Yes.
I can name that tune in no notes.
That's good. There you go.
Run out of film yet?
Dad burned the mortgage and set the smoke detector off. Let me tell you Candy. That looks just like
We have run out of battery. That's the end of the present opening, the end of the film for tonight. Yeah, the delayed people finally got here from the accident on Route 40. They got here with the birthday cake for Jay, which we will have at the reunion tomorrow. Well, we begin another day with breakfast. Saturday morning, bright and early, everybody in the rough before they get dressed to go to the reunion. Well, most everybody. Put up the digital camera. Some more of the Breakfast Club.
Well, they went to Boy Scout camp and they took pictures on Sunday. I'm not sure if you put on the internet. Just like we had his picture on the right, all week on our.
Right,
Little boy, he's about 12.
How you doing?
We haven't dated.
I'll get it. About, you got enough there, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're beginning our little tour of the outside of Mount Airy. We're coming up to Allred Mill Road.
Right there it is. See the sign up there, Chris? Allred Mill Road.
And this is where the house was years ago. It's since been
You don't get out.
gone. I guess they're going to turn it into a condos or something like that.
Well, I thought the utility company bought it or something.
The access road, because we walked down there last year.
Yeah.
And the fenced area belongs
They
to
got
the city.
city. That's probably because there's a water pumping station down there. So the city of Mount Airy must have bought this whole place here. Because there used to be a trailer out there.
That wasn't
This
there
is still Allred Mill Road.
Well, they might be developing
up
something.
here, you know, they do that everywhere.
That fence
now.
wasn't there.
Yeah, we're back on Route 52.
And
The old
Aunt Mern's
route.
house, I bet.
Heading toward Mern's house.
Look at that horse.
This was Aunt
Do you
Mern's
remember
house.
her? I don't think you do.
This is the house where I was born, right here. And this would have been where the Green Hill School
that
was.
right? That
That's
was.
Green Hill School.
Oh, and we lived back behind there in a house that I can't remember what it was like, but
It's no doubt gone today.
Sure, because it seemed like in my memory it was about Mount Carmel reunion.
Yeah, this is the Mount Carmel Church Cemetery.
Where? Grandparents.
That's-
There, right there. Is that Alice? Yeah, and
Mama
James
and Papa.
Ladford. Wasn't that his name? Yeah.
That's Mom and Papa's Sprinkles.
39. I was born in 37.
They're buried right here.
They're going to get out.
That's Mom and Papa. And this is Ed Cox. That's Olena's husband. And this is Aunt Mern.
Where's Chris? He's in the back seat. You don't want to get out of it? Yeah.
Other members of our family come up to the cemetery. Nat, his daughters, and Jimmy.
Y'all got all the Boy, those are really close relatives. Hi, Jim.
Hello.
The Sunday school, and all this graveyard here, the church was right here. All this down here, he plowed up and planted corn. And he had an old mule and a two-wheel cart. And he lived down on the road here, in a house out in the country. And he sent me and Dick out here to get that cartload of corn. So we come out here with a mule and we stowed it full of corn. Got ready to go home. The mule wouldn't go. He laid down. You know, and me and Nick, oh, that scared us. We thought he was going to die. So he wouldn't get up. We unhooked the harness, you know, so he wouldn't, whatever, I don't know. But we unhooked him and left him laying there. We walked back to the house. It's almost a mile out there. And Papa was sitting on the front porch. That's where he always sat. We told him what happened, and the mule wouldn't get up. And he said, well, that's a good place for the old mule to die. He's right in the graveyard. So he sent us on back. We didn't meet the mule about halfway home. There's the mules coming down the road, just walking along, nonchalant. And me and Dick had to pull the cart back to the darn mule wood. We threw the corn off. I don't know what Papa did with the mule, but he cut the shafts off and put a bar across it. So there's a two-wheel cart with two boys. That's the one we took down to the orchard.
Oh, down, I see what.
And that's where Mama Sprinkle
That was
lived.
like a porch
Mama Sprinkle.
there. There were mimosa trees in the front. This was a...
Now we have concluded our trip of Mount Airy. A limited tour. We're heading back to the motel. Getting ready to go over to Quincy's for lunch and the
See
reunion.
those beautiful baskets over there?
Now we've moved over to Quincy's for the reunion. It's about 11:35. We're waiting for people to come. Everybody getting the marker. There's Tommy taking care of all the arrangements. Now it's about 11:45. We're getting some people who start to show up. Certainly we will have to find out who a lot of them are as the day progresses. These two are familiar. That's Bay and Clinton. Hello. Now we bring them in. Everybody has to sign a name tag so that everybody will be able to recognize who everybody is. Now we get some more people coming in. Jay and Ann.
See, I have nothing.
Jimmy and Andy. Pat and
I
AC.
got their birthdays, maybe. And the kids, I don't even think their mama's kids for
Anywhere, yeah.
But anyway, that's yours.